Ready, boys.
1, 2.
2, 3. Whoa, our synchronization was shitty.
I think I jumped the gun.
Yo. We got Big Dog in the building.
Oh,
Diggs.
yeah.
KEONI Diggs in the building. What's up, baby? How you doing? What's good, man?
I Got You TV presents Champ Chat with Mike and Chu. Special guest, KEONI Diggs.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man, we got Diggs in the building. How are you, brother? What's good? Put that phone on silent. I'm just kidding.
Good.
What's up, bro? How you?
Really excited for you to be our guest today.
Thank you.
Thank you. What were you up to today?
Nothing
Chilling?
too much, yeah.
Early in the morning?
Typical Saturday morning, chilling.
What's life like these days? What's your routine?
I just fought a little while ago, so I'm just trying to take care of the body.
Yeah.
Trying to take care of the body. Recovery had some injuries that needed to take care of.
Yeah.
But besides that, yeah, same old. Just training,
Yeah.
doing what I can.
Nice. Yeah, but so are you signed to a promotion right now? What's the latest with the MMA?
Nah, currently I'm a free agent as of right now. Had that one go at PFL, but yeah, not too sure.
Do you still want to fight?
Up in there. Yeah, for sure, 100%. 100%. Just gotta weigh the options.
Yeah.
Get healthy. Take care of life and see what we got going on.
Yeah. How was it your PFL experience?
Oh, it was cool. It was I mean, not the results that we wanted, and
Yeah, but as far as like the promotion and stuff, because you've been around, you were part of Bellator for a while. What other promotions did you fight for? Bellator, LFA, the big ones.
pretty much those three.
Yeah.
I fought like King of the Cage a couple times. And,
What was the difference
this
between
one show in Vegas? That one was pretty cool.
King in the
at
Cage?
Rio. No, the one in Rio up in Vegas. That was pretty cool.
Who was that with? Was that with what promotion?
What is that? FFC. I think it's called Final. I forget what it is, but FFC is the name of it. And they were based out of the Rio, out of the little fight dome thing over there. That was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
That one was pretty cool. But yeah, besides that, after that fight, it was just Bellator.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the differences between the different promotions that you know from your experience between Bellator, PFL, and like the other ones?
Bellator was probably a little bit better than PFL, but like of course in my opinion, like UFC is 10.
Yeah.
Bellator would be like a 9. But or like a 9.5, whatever.
Yeah.
PFL would be a 9.4 only because like the crowds and stuff is not as big as in Bellator, but the production is pretty good.
Yeah.
PFL.
They got that. They got the ESPN backing, right?
Exactly, and like, it was just a little different. So it was a little bit better production, but we're talking on the smallest level.
Yeah.
Both were super.
Who treated you better?
Who
treated you better? Who treated you better? Like who had the most like VIP accommodations for you? Was it more PFL or Bellator?
I don't know. They're
Similar?
about the same.
Yeah.
There
Just
were
curious.
there were just some things that I messed up on, so you can't
Yeah,
blame
yeah.
anybody but yourself. And
Dude, speaking of which, something super. I mean, we keep it raw over here, but that fight we got cut from Bellator, missing weight. How did that feel? Like, talk us through that, and yeah, I just want to talk about that. Like, how was that, man? We were tripping out. We saw the news come up on Instagram and everything. It was huge news. You know what I mean? Because when promotions cut fighters for weight missing, it's kind of a big deal. You know what I mean? It makes the news, obviously.
it was just, I don't know. It was pretty unexpected.
Yeah.
Pretty unexpected.
Yeah. Shocked. We were shocked by it too.
Super. It was it was shitty at that time. Shitty at that time, but like I said, probably like the worst case scenario possible.
Yeah. That's like that. Like that doesn't happen all the time. You know what I mean? Most of the time, fighters miss weight and whatever, fights canceled, this or that. But to get cut from the promotion is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was.
How did they do that? Did they call it? Like, how did that situation play out?
To my manager.
Damn.
They were trying to scrap the fight. The guys wouldn't take the fight, and then then Kogan and some of the other guys got mad and.
Damn. It's crazy. What'd you do after that? After you got that news?
Nothing, just kind of sulked. Well, it took a while to hit. Well, first I was still trying to hydrate, and I was a little fucked up at that day though too, because I had just cut fucking like 12 pounds or something, 13, and the body was just shutting down. Fucking it was a rough one.
Yeah.
But just was trying to hydrate, and it was a rough day.
Death's door, you know, when you guys are. I was just talking to one of our boys in the gym, Keenan. He's in like med school and stuff, and he was just talking about some of the stuff that happens when your body starts being deprived of fluids, liquids, and stuff, and how everything starts to shut down. And the way he was describing it was just tripping me out. You know, I can only imagine what you were feeling. And then obviously the emotional side of fuck, now you're cut from your job. You know what I mean? So it's heavy, dude.
Highest of highs and lowest of lows for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's the whole sport, yeah? Is that your experience in the whole sport in general so far?
Nah, I've only really had good. 23 has only been the fucked up year. I was kind of never.
Yeah.
We dropped some split decisions that we thought we won, but besides that, everything's pretty been smooth sailing for like 9 fucking years.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's kind of gnarly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Dude, one thing about you, I've spent some time with you. We like I helped you shoot some content one time before one of your fights, and one thing I noticed about you is you're so freaking competitive, dude.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? That competitive edge where you're always trying to catch a dub on everybody.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know. But it goes back to far as I could think. Ever since I was a little kid. Fucking hate losing.
Yeah.
Do you have brothers or sisters?
I got 2 older half brothers, but fuck it, just whatever it was. Losing was a no.
Yeah. You said older?
Yeah.
Damn. Did they hit you with that little bro treatment?
A little bit. Yeah. I got beat up a few times.
Where'd you grow up?
Half in California and half here.
Nice.
You did any kind of other sports besides MMA before?
Only basketball. I used to play basketball kind of a bunch, but just like pickup games.
Oh yeah.
Nothing too.
He's
serious.
pretty good. He's actually really good.
Like, are you a shooter? Are you a kind of a Tim Hardaway killer crossover kind of guy? Jordan fadeaway.
He's a Jokic. He's a. No, I'm just kidding. What is your game? I just remember you just splashing on me. He's a Steph Curry, I think.
Oh, you can shoot threes.
Nah, I mean, I'm pretty short, so probably just play like a two guard. I have a decent jumper, I guess.
Yeah.
When it's falling. When it's falling.
Yeah.
But I just recently started playing again a little bit here and there, so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That was my first sport before fighting.
Sneakerhead? Were you a sneakerhead?
100%. Well, yeah, at that time, but I couldn't buy nothing.
Did you play high school basketball?
No. My parents wouldn't let me.
Shit, why not?
Like some religious shit. Like they're a Jehovah's Witness, so.
Damn, dude.
Play any sports or anything like that. So
dude.
That's why I said I just played a bunch of pickup games and whatever. And that was pretty much it for basketball.
Bro, that's crazy. We have that in common because my parent, like growing up in church, I couldn't play sport. We didn't play sports until the end of my sophomore year. Well, my parents were finally just like, screw it, let them go. Because we were just begging, like, come on, let us play.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I remember I told you I was going to church like 5 times a week. Like we didn't have no time for sports. So shout out to all the parents holding their kids back from sports. I'm just kidding.
This guy. Nah, but for real, sports is.
Yeah, sports are dope though. Kids need sports.
What? It teaches accountability, teaches hard work. And if it wasn't for fighting, I wouldn't have anything that I've had now. So my whole life, shit, just kind of due to sports.
When did you start training fighting?
Like, when I was like 19, going on 20.
What was your first martial art?
Just straight MMA.
It was straight into MMA.
I went
mixture?
to this gym, 885 Factory, and it was an MMA gym.
Damn. So you was doing wrestling, boxing, kickboxing, everything.
What is your favorite right now? If you had to choose.
Probably more on the striking, but I love it all, man.
Hell yeah, man. Your striking's killer. Southpaw.
How how'd you meet Mike?
Fuck, I don't even remember.
I think it was. Were you shooting for Nitorem or something like that?
Yeah. Maybe.
Or, fuck, I forget.
Maybe you just came by the gym, and I was coaching over there. And like you probably came when Anu was there, or when Lowen and all them came, or someone. I can't remember.
That had to be at Waipahu. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it was in Waipahu. I think one time when I went and sparred over there a long time ago, you was there. You was like finishing your work, or you was doing something.
Yeah. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then he came and shot some stuff for me, and
Yeah.
that was a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was for one of the Bellator Hawaiis. But yeah.
Oh,
That
okay. And then
was
just
a couple years ago.
and then
Yeah.
kept on continuing the friendship, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit each other. You know how it is. We are all so busy, man. We all have so much stuff going on, and I was so locked in the gym, and I like honestly before a couple like last week I hadn't seen you in maybe a couple months. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm just in the little Kahala boxing gym. Not too many guys come over there. You know, so and I'm not in Waipahu that much.
Yeah, everybody's in there. Fuck,
Yeah.
I don't live close to here. So I pretty much stay there, or like I'll go to Technics.
Yeah.
Oh.
But then I've been gone for a while too. So I did my last camp out in Arizona. But yeah.
Who's that? What was that? The lab you said?
Yeah.
How is it? How is that experience? Like, teach us about that. Or like how? Like, what is it like at the lab? What separates it from gyms? How would you compare it to like gyms out here in Hawaii?
Well, just for me personally, it's just the comfortability of it all. Like I had my first 7 years as a pro out of that gym, so
Oh.
it's just super comfortable at
Mhm.
Crouch and Benson and just in all the boys and stuff like that. But yeah, camp was crazy though. This was like the first time. Yeah.
In what way? In what way was it crazy?
I'm just dealing with a bunch of injuries and shit. Like injuries like to my knee in the beginning. So like for this last fight, I didn't wrestle or roll or do any jiu-jitsu until I got into the cage.
Yeah.
Because I had popped something in my knee. So
Damn.
it was just a little different.
Not needing surgery though, yeah.
No. We're just at therapy.
Yeah. Is it okay for you to be playing ball, my dog? Should you be playing ball? Is it okay for the knee or?
Yeah, we're all right. We go out there with the brace and stuff. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting better. I'm about to start hopefully going back to jiu-jitsu hopefully this week.
Nice.
But
Jiu-jitsu is tough on the knees, huh? Because all the sprawling and stuff.
it's just a certain way.
Yeah.
It's like a certain position.
Mm-hmm.
Like it gets into that. Really, honestly, that's why I've only just been doing striking.
Yeah.
Play some basketball here and there, but it's really just like manipulations of like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just like playing butterfly guards or playing 50-50s or anything kind of deep half like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like different dexterity, and if you gotta like do it to know how it's weird.
Yeah.
It's not like any other thing.
Yeah.
It's not like running football, like like how you get hurt in football, but only for like from the tackles. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like you wouldn't really get hurt that much if you're running and nobody's hitting you in
Yeah.
that spot. So it's like the same thing for like I have my LCL popped. So
Ooh.
it's like this outside ligament over here. So it's just certain things, especially getting 50-50s, using it to get up on jiu-jitsu, get up certain, it's just weird ways
Yeah.
that it'll put
Yeah.
strain on it.
Mm.
Especially if say, somebody goes for like a leg lock or something like that.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, it's just, jiu-jitsu's kind of weird like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of guys actually kind of gravitate over to boxing just because it's a little safer. Like they can pretty much control, manage the risk more so than in jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? With another body on you.
Except for the last 10 minutes of your guys' class and you have them beat each other up.
Yeah. touch bar, guys, touch. But
Yo, Keoni, I have a question though. The calf kick, it got really popular because of, in the fights they're starting to do that. And they say it hurts, and you have that drop ankle or something, drop leg.
Oh, like hitting that nerve, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. They just like kicking the perennial nerve.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
It's that nerve, but I don't really know which bone that is. But I know that's the thing that run all the way down.
You ever got hit over there, kicked over there? I mean, do you guys practice that or like? Just
nobody
curious.
practices to kick somebody in the nerve. Like, oh, I'm gonna bang them in the perennial nerve. You do try to aim for the calf. Yes, that's a real technique. Like, because a few good calf kicks too, you're walking. I mean, you're just it's messing up your stuff. Well, any like good placed leg kicks, like in perfect spots, like 4 to 5 of them, it's doing something. It's altering the way you move. It's altering. You're thinking about it subconsciously. It's just a lot of different things going on. But like the nerve, nobody just says like, oh, I'm gonna dead your leg. Let's go for a leg killer. No, nobody thinks like that. But it does happen, and it's a real thing, and it'll flop your stuff and like kind of kills that nerve or does something to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Has that ever happened to you in training or?
It's happened to me in like one time in one fight, but not like it was. I didn't know what it was because this was. I don't even remember what year it was, but this was like my second pro fight, and it was a southpaw guy, and I remember like it's like, oh, that's weird, and his back leg lined up with mine, but he had kicked me, and I had stepped in for like a counter or two or something like that. So it came, and he kicked me, and I just remember it feeling like that was weird, like. And I remember trying to shake out my foot. If like you could ever find the footage, I was like trying to shake out my foot real fast. And then I remember like telling Benson, I was like, bro, something was weird. I was like, the leg kick, it wasn't even hard, but fuck, my leg was like, what the fuck? The thing was, it wasn't
turned off.
Yeah,
Huh?
it wasn't working. It felt weird.
Fucker turned off.
Yeah, it was weird.
That's
but
crazy.
It wasn't like, thankfully, it wasn't super hard to where it did kind of come back, and I was able to work and win the fight. But yeah, that was kind of weird. It was just like,
yeah.
I don't know. It was just fucking, it was the weirdest thing ever. But now looking back on it, that's what it was because you've seen it happen so much. Maybe if it was, I don't even know if that one had happened yet. The famous one with Michael Chandler.
That one was crazy. Bellator.
Yeah. But who was Chandler? Was it Eddie Alvarez?
No, it was some. He's a white guy. I forgot his name. But I remember that. But I remember how Chandler took that shot and his leg was like doing the whole, stanky leg, but he was still had that look on his face like I'm coming forward. It was that's when I knew Michael Chandler was like a dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He took it. If you guys get a chance, watch that back. He took that. His leg was shut down, but he still looked like he wanted to come forward with one fucking leg. You know what I mean? I was like, Chandler's a dog. But they ended up stopping the fight and shit. But then it happened a couple other times with Sugar and a couple other guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, vicious game. Would you ever try just straight boxing or kickboxing?
I don't know.
Get on a Jake Paul undercard?
Yeah, if they pay good money, I'm always down to get the bag for sure.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
What about bare knuckle? I know a lot of elite MMA guys are leaving, stepping away from MMA and stepping into bare knuckle. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know if those are the elite guys.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. But there's some like Mike Perry. He's not an elite guy, but he was, he's a big name, good guy.
They getting
Venom
that money,
Page.
though. I understand it. They getting that money.
Who else?
They're getting that money for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You never know, man.
Yeah.
At this point, like
You still got your eyes set on MMA, making an MMA return.
yeah, I'm just taking it one day at a time, man. This has been a rough year. Like I said, I've had a pretty good career for more than not. This year's just been pretty crazy and just learning some things and yeah, man, just making a plan of attack.
Yeah.
For a comeback for sure.
Hell yeah. How do you do that? What does that look like for you? Do you write stuff out, or is it you just start planning stuff in your head? How do you create your strategies moving forward?
I'm still in like identifying the goal.
Yeah.
Like what is it?
Mm-hmm.
Not really writing stuff down, but kind of just acting toward it. Everything that you do is kind of funneling you toward that goal that you set.
Yeah.
It's more so that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do meditation, yoga, those things? Do those things help you?
I don't know if it's a traditional meditation, but I think a lot.
Mm.
Think a lot in silence. So I guess that's not meditating. Well, I don't
That
know
is
if it
meditation.
Meditating, they said, is clearing the mind.
Yeah, so when you tell yourself to stop thinking,
Oh.
you
So I
shut
don't
that
know if
down.
that's just a lot of critical thinking I do
Yeah.
versus the meditation. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, so maybe Dude, honestly, meditating is hard, dude. It's like trying to shut down the
Yeah.
internal voice and just breathe. That's what they tell you. They tell you just focus on your breathing and shut it all down. And it's tough, man. It really
very
takes practice.
relaxing. Very
Yeah,
relaxing.
it is relaxing.
I mean, I'll do it maybe like a couple of minutes or something like that, but it's super relaxing,
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
You never leave a meditation session like, oh, I feel shitty. You always feel a little bit better or chill. You know what I mean? In some way. So, shout out to meditators.
But it is hard. It's really hard to. It's challenging to just make your mind stop. You know what I mean? You're always calculating. You know, it's almost survival mode. Their instincts, but just to, like, I don't get it. You know, I go up hiking and then I just close my eyes and I try to think and something. You know, I think about the food or something. I'm hungry. You know? And then I try to go back. I don't understand it, but they say it's quite zenful. People do once they master it, because I feel like it is a lot of mental thing. You know, seeing a shrink, I see a shrink, and that helps me. You know, talk it out. Mushrooms help. I love mushrooms.
Shout out to mushrooms.
You know, all those things for me, you know, help me cope through hard times.
Right.
You know, I mean, I think in general, whatever it may be, when I am in a slump in life, you know, it's like nobody cares. You know, there's no goal. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But life still goes on. I still gotta work. I still gotta pay the bills.
Yep.
You know, nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to hear my shit. Nobody. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pay somebody to hear my shit. Okay? So I go to
Shout out
see
to
a
his
shrink.
shrink.
Yeah, I go see my shrink. My therapist, whatever vocabulary you want. My
Yeah.
best friend, you know,
Yeah.
knows everything about me.
Yeah.
You know, it's not judgmental. You know, it's like a mentor for me. This old white guy. Because I'm Korean, I'm kind of crazy with Korean culture mixed in with American culture. That really I had to really figure that crap out. And then my father passing was the big traumatic experience. You know.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, thank you. It's been a while. It's you know, 2014. So it's been so I had to cope with that and seeing a shrink, and next thing you know, through talking it out, you know, the king is dead. You know, you realize the king is dead. You know, I'm the king now, kind of attitude. And then I start setting small goals and start working on myself. And then slowly I plow through, and then opportunities starts to happen. I start recognizing my mistakes, you know, and I'm accepting my mistakes. And then I start fixing my mistakes, you know, and then you just get better and better. Slowly. It takes a while, you know. I'm still working on it right now, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
Do you
100%,
do you still have your
100%
parents,
agree with
brother?
that.
Do you still have
Yeah,
both? Hell yeah. Do you talk to them a lot?
Yeah, at least once a week.
Hell yeah.
But
Do they live here on the island?
no, they live in California.
Nice. How was it growing up in California versus Hawaii? Because you grew up in both, right?
Like night and day.
Really?
Yeah, I would say so. Night and day.
What area of California again?
Like Santa Barbara County.
And then what area? Was it Waipahu over here on the island?
Waihawa and Wapo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
different meaning, like island life and
Island
the
life,
busy.
the people.
What ages
Just more so the people. Just
Yeah.
more so the people.
Yeah, character.
The people. But you know, like when you're in like elementary and middle school, it's like you don't. Kids are kids.
Yeah.
You don't really think that much.
Mm.
High school, yeah. I don't know.
Did you go to high school in both states?
No, only here.
Only here. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
To me, those are like kind of the main years, is like high school years. Like middle school and elementary is cool and everything, but I don't know, for me, those are like my most kind of like memorable, because you become like a little person those years. You know what I
But
mean?
it wasn't like, I guess it's like not too different. It is kind of, but kind of not. Like it's way more colder over there.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know. Like my mom's born and raised Kaneohe too, so it's like we live there, but it's kind of always the same thing. Like I never did wear shoes in the house, eat rice my whole life. Like everything's kind of still the same.
Yeah.
So like culturally, not really, because that's how I grew up.
Mhm.
Well, then my dad's black, but then yeah. So it's like culturally, not too much,
Yeah.
not too much. And then like my mom's two best friends, because my grandpa got stationed out there, and then that's how he ended up out there. He was in the Air Force.
Hmm.
But my mom and then like her two best friends that she grew up with from Kaneohe ended up, they all moved there
Santa
too.
Barbara?
So it's like
Yeah.
so it was all. So I don't know. It's kind of like raised like that, and I don't know. Like culturally, it's kind of always been the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
We rocked it a little bit different than the normal people that was living that was from California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often were you guys going to church, Jehovah's Witness?
Oh, they go a bunch, like at least 2
Growing up
times a
though,
week. Yeah.
high school, you were going a
Yeah,
lot.
I was one of those kids with the car salesman suits on.
Dang. Me too, dog. I had one. I probably can throw in a pic real quick. Cut it in, cut scene to picture of me
Yeah,
and Diggs in our suits.
I remember growing up thinking, like, oh, cuz it's so embarrassing.
Yeah, dude, for real.
But yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit about it with Martin, because Marty kind of has a similar experience, and like my parents called it like soul winning. We had to go, like, they would go knock on doors and like invite people to
Same
church.
thing with my parents.
And bro, when you're in high school and you're like trying to be all smooth and cool, it's like so embarrassing,
it's
dude.
the worst.
Dude, it's the worst. You're trying to be smooth and swaggy, and then you're like, oh, you're at Safeway in your suit, because mom had to grab groceries after church, and you're like, dang, dude, like you run into your homies and you're all embarrassed and shit. You know what I mean? Where you coming from, bro? Nah, you know, we just had church and stuff.
Bro,
You know what I'm talking about, Diggs.
look like you're running for office.
For real.
Yeah, for sure.
What were some good parts about growing up in church? Any parts about it you liked? Mom's watching this like that.
I mean, I guess it teaches you good morals and good values and good things for sure.
Mhm.
Definitely. I feel like if everybody like practiced like the stuff that's in the Bible, but then I think that's basic shit, and
Yeah.
not a lot of people.
Did you have a lot of
You know what I
friends
mean?
in church?
My mom them did. There wasn't a lot. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of kids. Well, there were some, and then my mom them used to be like, "Oh, they're like bad for you or whatever. Don't hang out with them. They're bad kids or whatever
Dang.
it was." Like fuck, it's kind of heavy, but yeah, like stay away from them. They're a lot of politics though. What I see in like religion, but
Yeah,
at the
for
base
sure.
of it, it's good. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Just like, you know what I mean. Treating people with respect,
Yeah.
all that types of shit.
Yeah.
Being courteous,
Mm-hmm.
loving people, like
Yeah.
turning the other cheek type shit.
Mhm.
We only
Amen.
got 2 cheeks though, so fuck it. But you know what I mean? Like if people use those types of things, humility, all the basis of pretty
Yeah.
much every fucking religion, it's all the same. Whether
Mhm.
it's teaching motherfuckers to be a good person.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
we're
be a
not-
good
we're
person.
not- but a lot of people don't want to. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be great. Nobody wants to be good. So I've heard.
Damn, that's a good one.
That's from Yancey. So I cannot fucking
Shout out to Yancey.
from Yancey. So I'm not gonna fucking make like I made him up. But
That's a good
you know
one
what
though.
I mean? A lot of just like in martial arts, like there's a lot of fucking weird people and a lot of politics, a lot of bullshit and fighting. But at the root of all the martial arts is
It's good.
integrity, respect, honor. Like these
Yeah.
are all the fucking things we should kind of put at the forefront of. So like I said, those are good things. Like going back to what you said, asked, like religion, like there's good shit in it all. It's just
Yeah.
the thing that I didn't really like. There's a lot of people that preach it, but they don't act it. So
Yeah.
that was kind of thing that
They're
rubbed
hypocrites,
Me, rubbed me the
Mhm.
wrong way. You know what I mean? I'm not with that. So
Facts.
it's just like, either you're about it or you're not.
The thing I noticed about it, as I got a little bit older, with the church and stuff, is like how like money is such like. I feel like the church is pretty corrupt. Some like a lot of churches, you know what I mean?
Right.
They like use people and control people just to make money. They're like churches are businesses, really. You know what I mean? They make a lot of money and stuff. So I remember there was one church in Kaneohe actually, and I went to it like a long time ago, years ago, and they had all their financial stuff disclosed, like how much money they took in, like where it went to what. I mean, obviously they could lie, but I thought that was cool. You know what I mean? Like at least they're showing like, hey, some integrity and responsibility. Like, hey, this is what we're doing with the church's money. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like, man, just people in general just kind of ruin religion, and they make it bad. But like you said, at the core of it, it's all good. How can you argue with the core of it?
Anything that generates a lot of money is always you're gonna find opportunists everywhere.
Yeah,
For sure. You know what I mean? Like, but that's one thing. Like, when you talked about the transparency with that, like, same thing like with the Joe Witness shit. Like, the highest motherfuckers be the brokest motherfuckers because they ain't making money off shit.
yeah.
Everything's like a voluntary contribution.
Oh, that's
type
how it
shit.
was in
They
the
don't be
Jehovah's
like,
Witness?
Hey, the pastor, this nigga make this much money. Or
Yeah.
make this much. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, because I know there's pastors out there, dog.
Yeah, Rolex,
They're getting
everything.
the bag, bro.
For real.
Like,
There's someone here on this island.
One of the guys that played football with my cousin, Napoleon Kaufman. Bro, where did I just see him? So he played like 8 seasons with the Raiders, but now he's a pastor. But bro, he was just with somebody who was like, I was watching it on HBO. It was a documentary.
Justin Bieber.
No, it was a football player because
Oh.
Napoleon was a football player, but he played with my cousin too. That's why I forget.
Oh, he was with a big name pastor, you were going to say?
Yeah, he's a big name pastor out in
Oh.
Oakland right now.
Is it the...
Andre Ward. He was all in the Andre Ward Son
Oh.
of God documentary on
Oh.
show. And I was like, bro, look at him. That's hilarious.
That's crazy. Yeah. But I feel like it's a powerful manipulation tools because I think at the core of us we know we need like we know we need like a higher something higher than us, bigger than us. You know what I mean? So people gravitate to religion, and if you can explain it cool enough to make them buy into it, they're yours. You know what I mean? Like even like the Book of Mormon, like didn't that guy just like wasn't it only like 100, 200 years old? It's like recent that religion was made. You know what I mean? Just like
If you're solid and you're making people good, I mean, I'm not here to knock the other man's bag. Everybody got to eat and whatever, man. And like
Facts.
they say, the highest human act is to inspire.
yeah. Dude, you have to inspire a lot of people. Like, how many people grow up in church and like not even play professional sports at a young age and start MMA started at 19 and reach it all the way to like the highest levels, Bellator, PFL. That's super inspiring, dude. Like, that says a lot about your athletic ability and the work you put into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was just fun, you know what to say. You ain't working when you're having fun.
Yeah.
You know, and trade anything for anything. Like, fighting's the best thing in the world, honestly. Literally. Yeah, fighting's the best.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. The training, the lifestyle, the whole bit.
Just that feeling.
Mm.
Like I've never felt that, but when Izzy said he wants everybody to feel that one time, feel how he felt.
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I mean? Like I'm just seeing from what I see, like most people will never feel a fraction of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sad.
Yeah.
But it's
But you have
go
to
your
earn
whole
that.
life-
Yeah.
You get your whole life without it though, but everybody's capable of doing
Yeah.
something and feeling that.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
don't. Why? I don't know.
I think it's because you have to earn that, dude. You have to freaking really earn that to be the UFC champion, a champion in any promotion. You have to freaking earn that.
Yeah, you though.
Even if you get it, so some of these
But you
guys
see,
get it
even
in like
feel
3 fights.
capacity, like I said, I didn't feel being the Bellator champ or being the UFC champ, but I've had some feelings where
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was talking about the Izzy scenario though, like Izzy, because remember he said that after he beat Pierre, right? The rematch.
But I don't
So it's
think
like-
he's so the essence of it. What I got from what he was saying is that level of enjoyment. He's not talking about you being the UFC champ
Oh yeah.
and beating a nigga that done slept your ass 2
Yeah.
times and beat your ass one more time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't think he's talking like that.
Yeah.
But to feel that level of fulfillment and
Yeah.
triumph and picking yourself all the way from the fucking ground and coming all the way back up.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about. He's not talking about the actual he slept and with the bows and arrows and all that shit. It's
Yeah.
not that.
Yeah.
That's not what he was talking about. Because how is everybody in the world going to feel like a UFC champ?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, everybody's not a fighter.
Facts.
But
Everyone can pick themselves up.
To grab something or just to have a dream and execute it at the highest level that you're possibly humanly capable of, that's what happiness he's talking about.
Yeah. Facts.
So this, like, you guys like podcasting, you becoming the number one fucking boxer trainer in the fucking world, or whatever it may be. That's like that feeling of that, seeing your first world champion or having your first million view fucking podcast. Like, those are along the lines of what he's feeling about. You didn't have to fight for that, but
Yeah.
you had to fight for it in some capacity.
Yeah.
You had to grind for fucking how many years to make those views on podcasts.
Yeah.
Or grind that many years and educate yourself that much on boxing and put yourself into the, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I felt he was talking
Yeah.
about.
100%.
That's what he's talking
No,
about.
you're. I
Like,
think.
you
I
gotta
think you're
feel
right.
like that.
Hell
And
yeah.
I felt like that a lot from fighting. Well, that's the only thing that's
Yeah.
ever made me feel like that. So
Yeah.
it's like, that's what I mean. Everybody deserves to feel that shit.
Yeah.
And that's part of life where it's like, oh shit, like when you start slowing down and getting up there in age and everything, and it's like, damn, those feelings, you think about it even more so. And I've seen guys, like, it's kind of gnarly, man. Just want everybody to feel that way
Yeah.
in some capacity.
When you when you first started training at 19, was that I forgot the name of the gym again? It was
808 Fight Factory.
808 Factory, right? That was right there in Pearl City, right?
No, Paul.
Oh, Waipahu.
Yep.
Okay. And then how long after that from start training did you actually take your first bout?
Like a year. I think I was training like a year.
Wow.
Yeah, I was training like a year, but I was in the gym for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Man.
What do you mean?
Just to fight out in the streets and be a punk, because I got bullied a lot. So like shit, I just wanted to be a badass and
Fuck
bang
people up.
bang people in the streets if it came to it. It's just stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, I never.
So how'd you make that
I never thought
transition?
I never thought I could be good.
How'd you make that transition from just wanting to be able to defend yourself to competing?
Fuck, I just kept winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You
kept winning.
You kept winning in practice.
No, I just kept winning amateurs too.
Oh.
Like,
So you took your first fight here locally and you
I just remember
won.
like, damn, I never thought I could do that. Like I remember like the first time. So like I had a amateur fight and fuck, I knocked the guy out like cold.
What'd you hit him with? This was your first fight, right?
Yeah, it was like a jab overhand and then like an uppercut hook.
Damn.
I hurt him with the overhand, and this was like with headgears with the 7-ounce gloves. So I was like,
Wow.
damn.
Damn.
Like, cause I had never dropped nobody, never rocked nobody. Like, bro, we barely started punching people in the face only
Yeah.
over a year ago. I was getting bullied my whole life, so I didn't even know I was capable of
You
that
never
shit
did
at
it in
all.
practice, obviously.
No. So it's like, damn, man, that was crazy.
That probably felt that was one of those Izzy feelings you talking about. That was probably a huge dub at the moment.
Kinda, and you ain't getting no money. Yeah, see, these
Yeah.
are priceless. Yeah, exactly. I guess. Yeah, man. You'll never forget these things. And so it just kept happening like that amateur. And then I said, you know what? I kept doing all kinds of jobs and letting everybody project their failures on me of why I shouldn't fight. And I didn't believe it myself mostly either. So I just let everybody talk me into not doing it. I didn't turn pro until like 27 or 28. I was pretty old already. Then, that's when I moved to Arizona and then made my pro debut. But like I had like 6 amateur fights and then,
Were you 6-0?
yeah.
Who
Wow.
encouraged you to turn pro?
Me and my girl was like, but mostly like we wanted to turn pro just because like my whole amateur career, all I'm doing is sparring with the pros anyway, from Harris Sarmiento to all these other guys like Ron Jun, Nico Vitale. I helped him get ready for fights, and I was smaller, 55 too. So
Is this still at the 808 Fight Factory?
yeah,
during this time?
808 Fight Factory, 808
Yeah.
Top Team. Yeah, changed the name a little bit and stuff, but I've been training with pros my whole life, and then even some of the guys that had started, they're already turned pro too, like Russell and a bunch of other guys. So yeah, it was that time. It was hard to turn pro, so then went to Arizona, and yeah, that's how I linked up with the lab too. Well, we knew some guys out there. My cousin had lived out there, and he was training jiu-jitsu.
Did you do that first
lab.
pro camp in Arizona or out here? You just flew?
In Arizona.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, here in Arizona.
How was the transition from pro to from amateur for MMA?
Same shit.
Same shit.
Cause like
Longer rounds.
I guess they get that's the only thing with like the 5-minute rounds.
Yeah.
But we was ready for that. Yeah, there was no difference because I know like in like California or certain places, but nah, yeah, it's the same. I mean, I think just the skill level goes up.
Yeah.
The skill level goes up. Everybody's professionals. The skill level goes up for sure. But yeah, it's about the same. Same 4-ounce gloves. Same.
Yeah. No steel, no headgear.
Yeah.
Same stuff. Hey, what about how did that first fight go?
What first?
The first pro debut.
Oh, that was funny. So it was like my first fight with Crouch and all those guys. John Crouch is the head coach of the lab. It was funny. We knew this guy was gonna take me down. He kind of came in overweight too. Well, they asked him, oh, he can't make 55, so we did it at 160. It was this big guy. He probably like 6 feet. I don't know, one wrestler. I forget his name. From California, but he hit me with like a beautiful suplex, especially the first one.
Damn.
I'm not a wrestler. I don't know anything about wrestling at all. But it was like he slammed me like right on the back of my head and neck, and I remember but he had suplexed me 3 times.
What?
But I remember for that whole camp too, all we just was working was get-ups and having good wrestling cardio. That is one thing that I attribute the lab to my whole career. A lot of guys have tried to take me down, but just the wrestling cardio, has always been up, and kind of learned that from Benson too. Even though you can take me down, if you can't hold me down, I keep popping back up. How many times can you do that?
Yeah.
Can you do that for a full 15 minutes? I highly doubt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no way.
So, long story short, yeah, he suplexed me like 3 times, but I remember after that, every time he kept feeling a little weaker and getting tired, like, oh, cuz he's getting tired. Cause I remember like as soon as we started the fight, I just landing left hands and left hands and left hands and left hands. That's all I had. I just spamming. It was my first pro fight. Super nervous. Just
Was he orthodox?
Trying to knock him out. Yeah,
orthodox.
just trying to knock him out. Boom, 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 boom. But first round, or I think I finished him in the second. I don't know. It was just a bunch of punches. He finally took a bad shot. I swung around, took his back, and choked him out. Yeah, I didn't even recognize it, but he got beat up kind of bad. Because I remember I didn't even really recognize his face.
Damn.
Like when we were walking through the hotel lobby, I was telling my friend, I was like, oh man, I wonder who that guy fought. He got fucked up.
Damn, it was your opponent.
I had like a beer
was
too, and I hadn't drinking forever, so I had a beer, and I was like, and then we were smoking on something in the parking lot, so I was just like, fuck, I couldn't even fucking tell that was him. Yeah, his face was kind of beaten up. But,
Damn.
But yeah, that was the story.
How did you get suplexed 3 times and that shit that wasn't painful?
And then knock him out.
No, you can pull it, but it's not.
Yeah,
on
we'll
YouTube.
pull it up. It's not.
Oh, it's actually on UFC Fight Pass, though.
Oh, really?
I
Shout out to
fucking
UFC
fight
Fight Pass, $9.99 a month.
But fucking
Just kidding.
it was some good ones, all the way.
Yeah.
And but that's what was funny because Crouch was just yelling at me, breakaway, and I wasn't listening for shit. I see Coach throw the fucking towel up, the one that they give you to wipe off your sweat shit. It's all over his face. Everyone always thought like Crouch coached me. He flew out to San Antonio for that PFL fight, and we'll always talk about that.
Yeah.
Remember the first fucking fight?
It's on camera too. You see it on this production?
No, I just remember over there socking the guy up, and I'm looking at Crouch.
There's a towel on his face.
Or maybe I think we were against the clinch or something like that, up against the fence, whatever. But I remember I'm just looking at Crouch. Yeah, the fucking towel.
You're like, what the fuck is my coach doing, dog?
It was super funny. It was
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Got
Good
the
times,
dub though.
Those good times though. It's funny.
That's crazy. When did you suffer your first loss in your pro career? Well, actually, it'll be your first loss ever. Shit.
Daniel Weichel
That was after how many fights?
of 10?
Damn.
Something like
He was
that.
on a run. What's your confidence level like after winning 10 fights in a row? You feel like the fucking man, huh?
I mean, but it kept going up. Like,
Yeah.
you got to figure, like, so after I had my first Bellator here, fought Scotty Hall. Then I was supposed to fight this other guy, Saad Hassan. Well, not Saad Hassan, Saad Awad. He almost fought Benson. So these are guys like
Benson Henderson?
yeah.
Yeah.
So like I'm already starting to fight those kind of guys. Then
Damn.
Saad Awad pulled out, and then I end up taking Roger Huerta's place because Roger Huerta got hurt. So I fought Derek Campos, and I was fucking scared of him because he had fought for a title.
Yeah.
Like knock out Melvin Gillard. He had some nice knockouts. Like fuck,
Yeah.
the banger. And then I remember that's probably one of my favorite fights right there. But I was fighting some.
Which
good
one was that
guys.
again? The Santos?
Derek Campos.
Campo, sorry.
And then after that, I decided to drop to 45, which I actually made.
Wow.
And then I fought fucking Daniel Weichel, he fought 2 or 3 times, but he fought Pitbull, I think, twice.
Wow.
Fucking almost knocked Pitbull out with the same overhand. He fucking almost dropped me. That was the first fight I ever got hurt in, too. That's why.
Damn.
But again, like I said, I'm biased, though, but all of us thought we won that fight. I thought I won 2 and 3. He was
Yeah.
backpedaling the whole fucking third round. I don't understand it. I had him hurt, but like he had me hurt. I think it didn't look good to the judges. He ripped me with a fat cut to the start of the second round. So I remember like after the first round, like I got wobbled like the first 30 fucking seconds. So whatever, just trying to rebound and get things back. I'm just telling coach them like I gotta win 2 and 3. I gotta win 2 and 3. Fuck, I know I'm down. Fuck, I gotta win 2 and 3. And then fuck, he hits me with the same right hand and rips my fucking shit open and makes me shit. And that's what I'm thinking. Like, the judges, fuck, that doesn't look good. And then I'm just trying to get on his ass and fucking knock him out. And
Dang.
yeah, that show's funny.
Wow.
But I think he was ranked like number 3 or 4 at that time in Bellator. So, and that was my first fight at 45.
Did you break the top 10 in 55 or 45?
Before they didn't have rankings, they said it, but I don't know.
Yeah, you must have been right there if you was fighting those guys. You know what I mean? For sure. Do you wish there was a different like 65 division? Because your last fight was at 55, yeah, the PFL.
Yeah.
Did they have a 65 division?
No, there's
No.
not.
They're the
No,
same as
it's-
UFC, kind. Same divisions.
Yeah, I think he would be good.
Yeah.
I think it would be good, but 55 is probably the best weight class for me.
Really.
Just, this year has been rough. Like I said, I don't know if it's a lot of weight cutting back to back to back, but because I weighed in one more time before this in Atlanta as an alternate.
I remember that.
So like, fuck, we had a lot going on this year.
So, suffered your first loss. How'd you rebound from that? Or were you just like, whatever, I won that? Just had that energy, yeah.
I don't know. I had to go back and watch it first because I really didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went back and watched it, then I thought,
You're like, I got that.
yeah,
That was
and I
mine.
was like, I could see.
Yeah.
Because when my manager, he had called me right after because I had to go get stitched up. And then I was like, he was like, no, seriously, bro, I thought you won that. And even one of the matchmakers and stuff. But and then we had another split decision loss to Bobby King.
Damn.
Bellator Hawaii.
Bobby King? Wait, is that? I was thinking Bobby Green. Never mind. Who's Bobby King? Gotta look him up. Sounds mad familiar. But that one was in Hawaii. That was right here at the Blaisdell.
Yes.
Damn. Bobby King. Is he the guy? Is he from Kauai? Or
Maui.
Maui?
Maui.
Yeah, I know who he is now. That's right, Bobby King. I actually did watch that fight of yours. Now that we're talking about it. Dude, I watch so much fights. Do you watch a lot of fights?
I do. I've had, have, but a lot more so if I'm a fan or if I know the people.
Yeah.
100%.
I think for me, it's like I'm still like learning the game, so And I love watching MMA as well. So I watch so much fights. Even if I miss them, I know what bootleg website to go to catch up. You know what I mean? If I have other stuff to do, I'll still go do the stuff, go to the dinner, go do the thing. But at night, I know exactly what I got to watch, or what I want to watch. I fucking love watching scraps. What about you, Chris?
Boxing or MMA?
Both. Yeah. 50-50, honestly.
A lot of Nitos guys just thinking Earl was going to win.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking Earl.
Me and Jaden Boy actually went bet on that. And
For real?
go over there one morning.
Damn.
Yeah, everybody was thinking that. I remember even asking Issa, he was saying the same thing.
Yeah. Because Earl doesn't have too much holes. You know what I mean? He's tight, he's sharp, he's strong, he's big. And Crawford, he's a more loosey-goosey, but man, Crawford looks so good. He stopped the jab. He stopped Earl's jab.
I think Crawford's adaptability is second to none.
Yeah.
He literally, it's too strong.
Bro, he literally said he decided to come out southpaw in the back.
Spence only showed you one way.
Yes, that's
I
true.
haven't seen like 5 different Crawfords.
True. Even this version was a different Crawford. You ain't lying, dude. That's
watching him ever since Gamboa.
Yeah. But you also see Crawford always talks about how strong he is. And I think you see that. You know what I mean? But one thing I will say also, and tell me if you agree, didn't Earl look a little depleted?
He did.
Yeah. He didn't look like his normal as far as physical on the weigh-ins and stuff like that.
But I don't know, just to be honest, I'm not a big conspiracy theory guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he never did look the same after that car accident.
Really?
I don't think so. Do you think? He don't look like the same guy that was.
Because he only had one other fight before since the accident, right? So it was the accident, one fight, and then this last one, right? The Crawford fight.
I thought he had a few.
Two or three, maybe.
I know they're talking about a rematch.
I thought he had the Porter fight. He had this fight.
Did he have a Garcia fight too? Mikey Garcia fight?
I think the Mikey Garcia fight was after too.
Yeah. But fuck, he looked good in those fights.
Everybody was like, I don't know.
I can't remember. I gotta watch him back. Like I said, I watched so much shit. But I remember it was a good fight.
Like he was stopping guys before he got
hurt.
Then he wasn't stopping guys no more.
Well, here's another thing about Earl Spence a lot of people don't talk about is he's been making that same weight division since he was like just became a pro at a young age. And he's like 30, whatever, almost 30 now. So do you think that affects you? Kind of like how Max has stayed at 45. The body staying at that low weight while your body, because like most people still growing a little bit in those years. You know what I mean? What do you think, Diggs?
I think it can be some of that, but mostly it's just the bigger you are, the more disciplined you got to be.
With the food and everything.
It's just irritating. That's a hard part of fighting.
Yeah. Thanks. Shout out to our producer, Young Jamie. Let's go.
It's a hard part of fighting.
Yeah.
Like the more weight you got to cut, the skinnier you got to be.
Mm-hmm.
And like going off Max does a super good job of staying super lean all year round. So
do you remember when he was staying thicker though, and then cut down to 45? Dude, I have a picture with Max.
I wasn't really here.
Oh yeah.
I had moved home only in 2019.
Oh okay.
But I had seen pictures.
Yeah,
I've seen him a lot bigger than before. Then, you know what I mean.
I always say I'm gonna insert in a picture, but I really am gonna insert on this edit a picture of me standing next to Max, and we're literally the same size. And I'm like, how the fuck does he make 45? It's crazy, bro. He's big as hell. Well, he used to now, but he's been making that weight for so long. I think it changed the way he looks a little bit. You know what I mean? That's just my thoughts, but shit.
But it didn't change the results.
Yeah, he's still the beast. He's still the GOAT. He's still the GOAT.
That's all you look at is out here smoking, guys.
Hell yeah, dude. He looked so good against Zombie. Knocked him out.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Dude, Max, when you look at Max's library, his catalog, fight catalog, some battles, Dustin Poirier. You talking the fights with who is the up and comer that he beat up and went crazy with his boxing with? Man, I forgot the guy's name. I'm going blank right now.
Cantor.
Yes.
Kelvin Cantor.
Cater, yeah. Cater. Good. Hey, that's all I needed. I just needed an assist. Just sit with
but
it.
It sounded like a real one. It sounded like a real name, Cantor.
But you know what I mean, Diggs? He's been in some Crazy fucking fights. What about the first one he did on ABC? Oh, that was the one. That was the one first fight on ABC
Oh yeah, the kid
on free TV, main event. Dude, he fucking put on a show. That shit was sick. Max has put on a lot of crazy shows, man. He's a showman for sure. How was it sparring Max?
Good.
Oh man, I would love to see that.
His IQ's kind of second to none.
Yeah. Does he
He's super smart.
Does he work
Super
with that
smart.
volume when he spars you guys? Like heavy high
Oh,
punch
yeah.
count?
Oh yeah, you gotta train it. If you
Yeah.
can do it.
Damn, that's gotta be a lot to deal with, huh?
So
That volume, dude.
that Max is that dude for sure.
Damn. He's that dude.
Yeah.
Bro, I was freak, I hate doing this, but I'm gonna name drop. I was watching Marty and Pierre move around a little bit, do some drills. Damn, Marty, Pierre's, I love Pierre. Pierre was not the best striker probably, but Marty, oh my God, Marty he looked so sharp the other day. But anyways, it was sick. Both those guys are hammers.
Pierre's fucking classic.
Is he? Does he make you laugh a lot? He makes me laugh a lot.
Just him talking makes me laugh.
Yeah, I love
dude.
his accent.
Yeah, he's so legit, dude. He's so funny. Love that guy. Who's your favorite training partner over the years? Shout out your favorite training partner.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
It's a hard one.
You work with a lot of good guys.
Are you close
One
with
of
The
those-
Benson?
lab too.
My most consistent here is probably Lowen.
Oh, no way.
Lowen and Yancy.
Why? Because they're always down to train. Are you?
Because we're the same size and we
Yeah.
all fight the same weight class, and,
Yeah.
and then Max when he's in camp and stuff like that, or not even when he's, So those three
Mhm.
would probably be. But we train it all the guys. We train it all from Martin, Pierre, everybody.
Yeah.
We train it everybody.
Yeah. At elite, right?
Elite, techniques.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's like split 50-50.
Yeah. Do you ever go down to hybrid?
Yeah.
Once in a while?
I went and sparred last week over there.
On Friday
Yeah.
night? Yeah.
We'll mess around and Harry them.
Yeah. Shout out to the boys at hybrid.
Yeah, it's always a good time over there.
Yeah. Facts.
So are you close with Benson Henderson? Is he your training partner?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh.
He actually was helping me for this last camp.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What's he like? What's Benson
Nicest
Henderson?
guy ever. Intense, but nicest guy ever.
How intense?
in the practice room.
Like he just focused, locked in, trying to kill everybody, kind.
Yeah, that, and he don't get tired.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know. He's like
He's a legend in the game, for real.
Benson. He's another one.
He's that guy.
I think
Yeah.
he's notorious for starting
Best
the whole.
guys in the practice room that I've ever seen is like Max and Benson. You see why?
Why is that?
I don't know. There's these hard rounds in the cage on Saturdays at the lab,
Mm-hmm.
which pretty much I've seen lots of guys get knocked out.
Wow. Pros?
No
Damn.
names, but a
Yeah.
lot of guys have been stopped in there.
Wow.
But
So it's like Saturday, you guys are going full speed.
and that's the small gloves, shin pads, and headgears is optional.
Damn.
And you got your name on a list of how many rounds you're gonna do depending how close you are to a fight.
Damn.
Benson only does 5 rounds, even when he had 3-round fights, because Ben was a champ for so long.
Yeah.
So he only did 5-round fights,
Yeah.
from the WC to UFC to all that. But anyway, my man comes back from 11 days or 2 weeks in Russia on his honeymoon, comes back in and does 5 and wins all 5. And he's like got Efren Escudero, he's got Scott Holtzman, all these guys are like UFC guys.
Damn.
He whoops them all up. just
Straight
right
off the plane.
He's kind of that
Oh.
guy.
Damn.
Do you think he's doing push-ups on vacation? Fucking burpees and shit?
Nah, he's
He's chilling?
just that dude.
Damn.
He's got something
He
like
just-
that about him.
he got that
He's kinda
sauce.
weird. He's kind of weird like that. He'll come off the couch and do solid 25 minutes of work. Some of
Damn.
the best in the world.
Damn. Fresh opponent every round?
Every round.
Damn.
Yeah, he's kind of.
That's
He's
crazy.
a little specialty.
That's crazy. Is the lab? Is that the gym where they use a lot of science? And isn't there like a really smart guy behind everything who's using science and stuff to help you guys recover? Am I way off on this? Is it just like a regular training?
No.
Oh, okay. I heard Rogan had somebody. There's some gym in Arizona where I think maybe Cejudo goes there sometimes, but they're like measuring everything. They're putting metrics behind everything, and they're trying to use like the real science approach to their training.
You're talking probably like Neuroforce.
Maybe that's a place.
That's where Cejudo does like his strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
But that's more like the fight ready guys. They're over in Scottsdale. It's a different gym.
Did you ever stop by over there?
Yeah.
How is that?
I got a bunch of friends that train over there.
How is that place?
Good.
Do you notice a difference with their approach?
Yeah, they're a lot more like individual oriented, and the other one is just more like straight team practice.
Wow.
And then you get your mitts, and then you get your strength and conditioning.
Wow.
But every day is like a set team practice. I mean, they got team practice, but then they'll pull guys on the side that fight ready.
Wow.
A little different dynamic.
Yeah.
A little bit.
What are your thoughts on that? I think it's kind of good, right? It's more of like the box, because like in boxing camps, like at the highest levels, it's usually like all the focus is on the one guy. He's not really part of a team, you know? What are your thoughts on the differences between individual training versus team training?
I think they're both good.
Yeah.
It's just more you got to find out what works for you.
Yeah.
Because I seen, I don't know, like individual training and then, but everybody kind of now, like if MMA is growing, is more, they get their own set time with mitts. Like even all the champs, I mean, they may jump into team practices. Like there's.
One example I'm thinking of is like out in Miami. What's the one where Michael Chandler and them, Usman used to train there? It looks like a team setting. Stanford, they changed it to like Stanford. I don't know.
Yeah, I forget. Cliff Kill.
Yeah. Is that the new name?
Kill Cliff.
That's the new name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, they seem like a real kind of like team gym. From the outside looking in, it seems like that.
And then you get, I think they're just a super, because they have the team thing, but it's more of like the fight ready where certain guys get pulled off. So I see they got a team practice, but you'll see the guy over here working on his own shit.
Yeah.
And you'll see another guy working on his own shit. So
Specific
they're just more
shit.
like super teams kind of deal. You just get a bunch of good guys in one spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they're almost doing the same shit as Max is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's almost like they get the best of both worlds. Like if you're at an American top team, you get pulled off, do your individual shit, but you also get to train with high level other guys all the time. You know what I mean?
Very true.
Yeah. That's probably sick.
But like I said, aside, there's no right or wrong one way.
Yeah.
There's
Extreme couture is like that. From obviously, I'm just talking from the outside looking. It seems like that too. Same vibe.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That's dope. We need that vibe over here. Well, you guys have it with Elite, right? Pretty much.
I mean, we're not like a super team like those guys. Like those are $1 million
facilities.
You know what I mean? Like, those guys get deep pockets.
Yeah.
Whoever owns all those, well, we know Dan Lambert owns.
I was gonna say
AT&T.
Dan Lambert, dude. So we need a Dan Lambert in Hawaii who just balls out for you guys and hooks you guys up. You know what I mean? Gives you a sick facility, like a performance
You know
institute.
what? To be
vibes.
honest, though, you would think so.
You know what I mean?
The attention that Max has brought and Yancey
Yeah.
and all these other guys, Ray Cooper,
Yeah.
all these guys.
Mm-hmm.
You would think so, huh?
Yeah,
But
dude.
I don't know.
And it wouldn't even have to be too big. Make it, but just make it have all the stuff you guys need, all the recovery stuff, all the, you know. I don't know. Hopefully,
We're old school though, and like the way Max got it is just all.
yeah. How does Max run his shit?
He's just the same. He's just the same people.
Yeah.
That he started with. He started with Rylan and Ivan, and
He started his UFC journey with them. Yeah.
started his whole fucking journey,
Really?
his whole fucking MMA journey with those guys.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been with them all the way.
Hmm. How's Max? What's Max's personality like?
What you guys see? Just normal.
Blessed.
It's a normal good dude.
Yeah. Max is dope. Do you play video games?
I gotta get back on it. Remember we talked about that.
Yeah.
I gotta get back on it. I want to start playing again. I want to get back on that Madden.
I know your competitive edge is gonna love that shit,
I want to
dude.
get back on that Madden. You seen that little 12-1 I got on your little iPad?
My boy got a 12-piece the other day. Quick little 12-piece in a dub.
On that little
I know.
on that
Call
little
of Duty,
weird,
right?
Team deathmatch.
on that little weird one. That was the first time I ever played that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But it
I've
looks
been seeing
weird.
the kids play it, but
Yeah, it looks weird too because he had like a mythic gun, but they got all the regular guns too. Like, you know what I mean? I think the mythic gun makes it look like not Call of Duty.
It's like cartoony.
Yeah, it looks like cartoon. But when you see all the dope regular guns all tricked out, it's so sick, dude. It's so dope.
it was weird more the screen.
Yeah, but
like, that's how you
get the
move and
controller, bro. PS4, whatever you got,
I
pull
want
them
to
out.
start getting back on it.
Yeah, dude, let's jump on, dude. We got comms, everything. It's so fun. Talk shit, get dubs, smoke a little herb
For real.
You know what I'm
Search and
saying?
destroy.
on a casual Sunday night, minding our own business.
I definitely got to get back on the video games. Though.
Yeah, dude. Tell me about your truck lift. That thing's fucking a monster now, dude. What'd you do to your truck?
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, what'd you do to it, dude? Just everything, huh?
Nah, just a little lift.
That fucker's huge now, dude. Damn, that's sick. You said you broke your axle the other day or something like that?
Yeah.
Damn.
It broke off. Get it
Fuck.
fixed soon.
How high is it? Can you
It's like 10
clear
foot.
clear the?
Oh, I can't get in this park.
Yeah, and this one's big too.
Nah, it's only like
9'8".
6 feet.
What was it? I think it's 9'8". 6'9", 6'9". Yeah.
Yeah, so
Of
you
what?
cannot fit.
Can I fit 6'9"?
Damn. Do you still have a manager?
Yeah.
What's he saying? What's the game plan he's given?
This. Nothing right now.
Yeah.
Nothing right now. We're just.
Free agent.
I got some. We got some things in the works.
Hell
But
yeah.
Just staying quiet on it right now.
Sick, dude. I'm excited for you. That's awesome.
Yeah, just staying quiet right now.
Hell yeah.
Quiet, stay in shape, stay healthy.
Yep. Are you 2-a-days right now? Training twice a day?
Some days. Some days more than not. Like I said, hopefully we'll get back to jiu-jitsu.
So if you're trying to stay in shape, what is your diet like? Like daily diet? What you eat? Do you take vitamins?
Just herbs. Just kidding.
Yeah, just normal. Just normal.
Normal food. What's normal? What's your favorite? What's your
Salad.
favorite restaurant? Favorite restaurant on the island? Go.
Sometimes we'll go to the Korean barbecue though. It
Hell
depends if the sick
yeah.
they're out.
No, dude. I got
Something
okay.
like that Grand Planning Meats.
This is Mr. Korea Barbecue. Tell him which restaurant should he go
Have
to.
you ever been to Hyungjae, new Hyungjae Korean restaurant, yakiniku?
Never in my life.
Dude, let me send you some videos.
Man. That's the
Way better
place.
than the places you named.
If you want real
No disrespect.
traditional
Yeah,
Korean
it's
barbecue.
Way better, dog. There's levels to it. You know how there's levels. Come on, you reach the highest levels.
I'm not Korean. I wouldn't know. I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
Sick the Rock was pretty fucking Korean to me. The lady looks Korean. The one that works in there.
She looks Korean. Gucci. We good.
Right across.
So those places are no good.
Nah, not no good.
I mean,
nah.
I wouldn't go there.
Yeah.
I don't eat there, and
Why? What
because I'm
makes it-
Korean and I know what good Korean food's supposed to taste like.
Yeah. The real
Okay,
shit.
and where's the one you're talking about?
Nah,
Where's
that's
New
this?
Hyungjae. It's right across on Sheraton, right across Sam's Club and Walmart.
Yeah. So just like right here. Oops, excuse me.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, right here.
Oh.
Sheraton.
There's a Sam's Club right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of Walmart.
No shit.
Hell yeah, dog. Ball out.
Wow.
You got a membership?
No.
Dog.
That's
you-
why I didn't know. That's
Oh,
why I didn't
shit.
know. I'm
Bro,
a Costco guy.
Sam's Club has this thing where you can basically check out with your phone. You just beep, 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 and it just charges from your phone. It's so sick, dude.
Team
you lit?
Costco.
Dude, but they don't got the scan to pay, my dog. Fuck. I gotta switch
I'm
out.
old school. I like to let the people do it for me.
Pink. Bro, you know what pisses me off is Whole Foods lines. I'm just grabbing a burrito, I'm grabbing something small, and I'm sitting in like a 20 deep person line. I get angry, bro. I wish Whole Foods had a scan to pay from my phone. That's all I'm saying. Shit. Well, I digress.
It'll get there. That's
Yeah,
the
hopefully.
future. AI is gonna take over.
What do you mean by that, dude?
You don't think AI is gonna? Do you believe that AI is gonna take over?
Fuck no.
Everyone's gonna have their own robots. Just like how everyone has their own car.
I think they're trying to push for something like that, but I don't ever think it'll really happen.
Yeah, we'll just turn that shit off. We're gonna use AI to enhance our experience, not take over our experience. You know what I mean? I think people are just scared of AI.
That's the future, though.
Yeah.
It's already happening. That's why Elon Musk bought Twitter,
Why was that?
because it needs to feed his AIs with information.
Ooh,
Because
interesting. I didn't know that.
Facebook has their own media with Instagram, and Microsoft has ChatGPT, that kind of stuff. There's Google taking all the information, Amazon. So how is Elon Musk supposed to survive and compete with those big dogs?
Twitter.
He has Tesla, and that's an AI. It's feeding information how people drive.
Oh,
So
it is. All the cameras
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
and that's how insurance
They're just trying to
companies,
pick up trends.
how people think.
Data is king.
Data, yeah.
Data is gold.
And that's why Elon Musk bought Twitter, changed the name, but he needed data to feed.
He paid billions for that data.
Yeah. That's why. That's
AI.
the real reason why.
You know, one of the funniest. Do you have Twitter?
Yeah,
Do you have Twitter?
that's where I get my news.
Dude, one of the funniest things is to scroll back on Twitter and just like see some of the stuff you wrote. It's so hilarious, bro. 'Cause I had Twitter from a long time ago. I wrote some dumb shit. Oh man, yeah, Twitter's funny, but he renamed it X. Yeah, that's kind of lame. I think X.
It looks cool.
It looks cool when you
better
get the
than
alerts.
bird.
Yeah, when you get the alerts, those
It
look.
looks cooler than the bird, I think.
Yeah, facts.
But
Just
I
weird.
don't know. I haven't posted a tweet in forever.
Sure.
It was always just retweeting some shit.
Yeah. Do you still check it? Read Twitter at all?
That's more of my news media, if anything,
Really?
because that's where I get a lot of
Yeah.
news from.
Do you watch a lot of YouTube?
Like 70% of the time.
Yeah, same. I watch a lot of YouTube.
Do you guys watch football?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of tune in with the playoffs.
I play fantasy football. Are you into fantasy football?
No, I'll just do like stupid parlays. My friend lives in Arizona, so I'll just send him some money sometime.
Damn.
Like it's legal over there, so you can do some stupid parlays.
Do you make some good money with that?
No, I've lost all 3 yet this season,
Damn.
but we almost got there.
Yeah.
But they're like 7-8 leg parlays.
Hmm.
I hit 7 out of 8 one time,
Oh,
Damn.
but
what you?
because it'll be like fucking $20 to win 1,800.
Damn. So you
it's
just be
like
tossing.
stu- it's
You be
like
tossing
stupid
it out
kinds.
there. Yeah.
It's more so just to pay attention.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna lose it.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I lost one yesterday. Fucking Vikings came and covered in the fourth quarter. So
Yeah.
fuck. So
Do you have a team?
the Vikings.
Oh, you're Vikings. Oh, Jefferson, Justin
Yeah,
Jefferson.
JJ.
He won
fire.
me. Yeah, he's fire. He won me
Best
my
receiver
league.
in the league.
Huh? Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Gambling is exciting. It does make you tune in for sure. And like, fuck, it
I
gets
like
you
football
excited.
already. I just like to play on it though too.
Yeah.
But that's like the only one I'll have luck in.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Fighting's hard to gamble too, especially MMA.
Yeah, it's weird. I would think I would be good in it, but
Yeah.
evidently I'm not.
Yeah.
I keep losing all the time too.
Yeah.
But it's like a fun kind. Like,
Yeah.
you throw $10 on the fight, then it's
Yeah.
like, why would
Dude, MMA always reminds me that anything can happen
Oh, anything.
in MMA. You never know what's gonna happen in an
Sean
MMA fight.
Strickland.
You know what I mean?
Who thought Sean Strickland
Yeah.
would have won?
Even O'Malley. A lot of people think,
Oh yeah.
like, if you really go back and watch the pre-fight build-up for O'Malley, a lot of people did not think O'Malley. Like, it was like that was a rare chance people thought that O'Malley was gonna catch him like that. But fuck.
Really? I thought he was a liability on the feet.
Yeah, but I'm saying most, like, all the content I was watching, all the analysts were just like, dude, Aljo's just gonna grab him and pound him. He's the best. Yeah, but it's not as easy said as than done. Anything can happen in MMA. You know what I mean? But fuck,
That was a good one.
that was a good one. Do you think that Sean Strickland was a big upset?
That was more surprising. I thought, not maybe because I'm biased because the trainer shook, so I didn't think.
Yeah,
But yeah, the Sean Strickland one was trippy.
yeah,
That was crazy.
yeah. I thought it'd be definitely an upset if you got it. That's crazy. And he's nuts too. In all the best of ways.
Either he's that good, or the styles. Just because, I was even talking with Martin about it. I'm not the best in striking for sure, but like I'm not bad. But when you go against awkward, weird guys that aren't that good, or they're just super awkward, or they seem kind of shitty. Fuck, that's the hardest guys I get, or like guys that are just super awkward. And he's super awkward. Being awkward is like throws off the timing. Like different timing. Like the awkwardness that I don't know, it just comes from different angles. They don't move traditional. Like when I think about somebody like that, but not saying that it's not good, but it's like super. This is different timing as Yancey. That's probably hard. Don't forget he's like a fucking 98 reach. I don't know, fucking crazy his arms. But like that's like the hardest time I get in the gym is fucking.
He's pretty tall too.
Hardest.
Is he a southpaw also?
Nah, he switch.
Oh,
he go both ways.
both,
Mostly he's right hand, but he switch. But like
you don't switch that much, do you?
No, not at all, really.
Yeah, I noticed that you don't really switch too much. A lot of MMA guys switch all the time, but you're pretty you're locked in.
But that his timing, like he's got a different timing. Yeah, I get the hardest time with guys like that. So maybe I'm thinking more so that, not that Izzy didn't come prepared, but I just think the awkwardness. The awkwardness and the timing, and then plus, Sean was walking him down hardcore though.
Yeah, he was. His defense looked good. Forward pressure with defense.
It was crazy, but his defense is so awkward. Like he looks easy to hit, but he's not.
He has a very interesting style. I'm surprised Izzy.
Deceiving, very deceiving. Very deceiving. Like, I don't know.
I think I don't know if I have to watch the fight again, but I have to watch if I wonder if Izzy should have tried to take it down just to switch it up. I know it's not Izzy's go-to or his game plan at all, but just to switch it up, because Sean was kind of, from everything I saw, and we mentioned it on another pod, our connection was cutting out, but from everything I saw, Sean was kind of just pressuring and walking him down pretty much. You know what I mean?
It looked like that, but how Izzy usually stops guys from the pressure. Even for me, I think just how I've seen, he kind of gets going. He touches guys with a lot of leg kicks. He starts with that, and he's able to build off that. He wasn't, Sean, the way he stands so upright, he was checking most of those leg kicks, so they weren't to Izzy's advantage. He kind of took that away from him. So it was a surprising fight.
Yeah, it was a good one. Do you think Michael Chandler and Conor actually fight?
I haven't even been paying attention. I don't know. It's cool to watch, but I'm not super pumped on it. I was more excited on the Izzy Strickland fight.
Yeah, for sure. What other big fight? I think there's some fights today.
That Shevchenko and that Alexa Grasso. That's crazy.
That's gonna be a good one. Shevchenko and Grasso for sure. Good one.
I never saw that first fight.
What you got, Chris? Anything?
Well, Diggs, we have a guest book over here. Do you mind giving us an autograph?
He's looking at that shit like, I don't know, man.
Just a signature. Is that cool?
Yeah, of course.
You can write whatever you want on the page. You can write.
whatever.
Fuck you, Chew. I'm just kidding.
So anywhere.
What is this thing called over here?
It's just a guest book. Champ Chat. Guest book. Thanks, Diggs. Check it out.
Hell yeah. Once again, guys, KEONI Diggs in the building. We appreciate you, brother. Thanks for stopping by Chat, man. It was a blast. Definitely got to get you back on. What you got, Chris?
Yo. He's competitive.
That's right.
Yep. And he has some, he's planning some things that he's keeping quiet, and I can't wait for the news to pop out. And Diggs, I really appreciate you being our guest, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bro, for having me.
Hell yeah. Check him out. We'll be on Call of Duty Mobile.
Madden too.
Catching 12 pieces.
Throwing bombs.
Big news coming for Diggs. Stay tuned, guys. We out.
Oh, yeah.